Hiya, folks. Hold on to your hats and pass those Kellogg's Corn Pops. Because here comes Guy Madison as Wild Bill and his pal Jingles, which is me, Andy Devine. We got another rootin' tootin' Wild Bill Hickok adventure story for you from that great new cereal with the sweetening already on it, Kellogg's Corn Pops!
Kellogg's Corn Pops brings you Wild Bill Hickok, transcribed in Hollywood and starring Guy Madison as Wild Bill and Andy Devine as his pal Jingles. When the Old West was young, there were times when water was the best friend a man could have. But water could be an enemy, too. And when the big rains came to Basin City, threatening to burst the dam and sweep the homesteaders from the valley, United States Marshal Wild Bill Hickok and his deputy Jingles found themselves in one of the toughest fights of their lives as they met the fury of Savage River.
Ooh-wee, what a night for fish, Bill.
You can have it, partner.
You know, this here's the wettest I've been since the year of the big flood. Why, it was so wet that year we had to wring out our words before we could hear what we was saying.
Maybe we can find a dry spot in Basin City. We ought to be there in about an hour.
You know, I'm so wet now I'd have to take a bath to get dry.
Well, old Tony's barber shop is a place for that. He's got a real tub in the back room.
Bill, what'd you figure old Tony sent for us?
I don't know. But I don't think he just wants to give us a haircut.
No, I wouldn't be a bit surprised if you and me was in for a couple of mighty close shaves.
La donna mobile, heavy malvento, la 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 la.
Oh, hey, Tony, doggone it, take it easy. That's twice you nicked me with that Consan razor.
I'm so sorry. I'm just so happy I gotta sing.
Well, if you gotta keep up that infernal howling, just don't beat time on my hide with that razor.
Howling, son go to patata congate. That's a rigoletto.
Oh, that's good, huh?
Oh, that's better than a good.
Well, how come you're so all-fired happy, Tony? With the rain pouring down and the dam at Savage River ready to bust any minute, it seems like folks around here ain't got much to sing about.
What do you talk? I fix everything up. That's why I'm singing.
So you fixed everything up, huh, Tony? Maybe you figure you can sing Savage River to sleep, huh?
What do you think? I'm stupid. I know what to do. I call him my old friend, Mr. Wild Bill Hickok.
Wild Bill Hickok. You sent for him?
Sure, Mr. Hickok. He can fix anything.
Well, hiya, Tony. Mind if we come in and dry our hides?
Howdy, Tony.
Mamma mia, it's a Jingo and a Mr. Hickok. Welcome.
Tony! Tony, you loco-beard butcher. You stuck that soapy brush right in my mouth.
I'm sorry, you excuse. I'm so excited. I'm going to shave other side of your face tomorrow. Buonanotte, Mr. Barrett. Grazie, mille grazie. Arrivederci.
Well, gentlemen, it looks like I'm getting pushed out of the chair.
Well, don't hurry off on our account, mister.
Oh, that's all right. It's all right. Tony's too riled up to give me a decent shave anyway. Let's see now. I just want to make sure I got both of my ears.
Well, if you ain't, you'll sure have to buy a smaller hat.
So, you're Wild Bill Hickok, huh?
That's right. And this is my deputy, Jingles.
Hiya.
Howdy. I'm Thad Barrett. Welcome to Basin City, gentlemen. Leastwise, what there is of it that ain't underwater.
Thanks. Looks like the dam at Savage River is still holding, though.
So far, Marshal, yes. But if them floodwaters rise any higher, it's sink or swim for the homesteaders.
What are you going to fix, huh, Mr. Hickok?
Tony here's got some idea you can stop the flood, Marshal. I reckon he figures you'll pull out the plug and the river will go down the drain like that newfangled bathtub of his.
Is that why you sent for us, Tony?
See, you going to fix him, huh?
Well, it's a little bit out of our line.
Well, I don't mind telling you, gents. Some of the cattlemen around here figure Savage River would be doing them a favor flooding out them homesteaders.
No, that's no good. It's a big country, Mr. Barrett. There's plenty of room for everybody.
Okay, stop waving that razor around, Tony. Shucks, I'm sorry for the homesteaders, too. Ain't I lent 'em money to grow their fool crops? But if Savage River floods them out and they can't pay, I'll have to close them notes and turn the land over to the cattlemen. That's just good business, Tony.
No, it's a bad business. Mr. Hickok, he's going to fix.
Yeah? Well, it looks like you got yourself a job, gents. And I sure wish you good luck, Marshal.
Hi there, Rough Riders. This is your old pal, Panhandle Jim. You know what I'm doing? I'm sitting here and eating those big, smiling, and sweet-tasting Kellogg's Corn Pops. Shucks, I don't eat Corn Pops only for breakfast. I eat 'em all the time, right out of the box, 'cause the sweetening's already on 'em. But come breakfast time, I go for Corn Pops in a bowl with milk. But whoa, hold the sugar, partner. The sweetening's already on Corn Pops, and milk is all you need. And Kellogg's Corn Pops, delicious as they are, contain a lot of things that are good for you. B vitamins, vitamin D, with important minerals and food energy, too. Man, that means you can eat all you want. And that silvery-like bag inside the box is really something. Keeps your Corn Pops fresh up to 10 times longer. And Mom can use it to store things in the refrigerator or for wrapping sandwiches. But best of all, and already sweetened for you, are Kellogg's Corn Pops. Kids love Pops, moms love Pops, and Pops love Pops. Right. Now let's get back to Wild Bill and Jingles.
When Wild Bill and Jingles got to Basin City, the homesteaders were working on their levees, fighting for time, while the threatening waters of Savage River rose higher and the dam grew weaker.
Well, it's no use, Janet. The dam up there is backing too much water. It'll never hold.
Oh, don't quit, Greg. Oh, we're fighting for everything we've worked for. Our home, our crops, our land.
Whoa, Buckshot, whoa.
Well, howdy, folks. Just floated in to help you.
Well, bless your boots.
Yeah, we need all the help we can get. Climb right down and get your feet wet, Vince.
Right.
Steady, Joker. Oh.
You hand me the sandbags, Jingles.
Here you are.
Got it. All right, keep 'em coming.
All right, partner.
There. You folks are sure putting up a good fight here.
Here, Bill.
That's it.
Janet, look. I think the rain's letting up.
Say, I think it is. Oh, Greg, maybe the worst of it's over.
Sure it is. That old storm's just going to dry up and blow away. Here, Bill.
Got it.
Oh, it ain't going to rain no more, no more. It ain't going to rain no more. It ain't going to hail. It ain't going to snow. It ain't going to rain no more.
Oh, look. There's nothing left of our crops. Only mud. Just gooey mud.
If the dam holds, we still got our land and our home, Jan.
Yeah, but without the harvest, how can we pay Thad Barrett what we owe him?
We can't. None of the homesteaders can. But Thad knows it's not our fault. He knows we'll pay when we can't.
Hold up here.
Speak of the devil.
Yeah.
Well, howdy, Greg. Howdy, Miss Wilson.
Ah.
I just want to tell you folks how plumb sorry I am the storms washed out your crops. It's a crying shame. But I reckon nature is one thing we can't control, ain't it?
Well, we've still got our hands, Mr. Barrett, and our faith.
Well, they do say faith will move a mountain, ma'am. But you know, them cattlemen would sure like to get this good grazing land.
But, Thad, this land will double in value, triple
Now,
even
please,
if we can.
Greg, please, don't make me feel worse than I do already.
Yeah.
Them notes is due right after the harvest, and there ain't going to be no harvest.
All right, all through. Next, please. You next, Mr. Hickok.
How much I owe you?
A shave and a hectare to 6 baits.
So much. Okay, keep the change.
Gracias.
Don't it ever stop raining in this hole?
You bet your life is going to stop. You wait to see.
I ain't waiting here 1 minute longer than I have to.
That's your privilege. It's a free country. Here, climb up in the chair, Mr. Hickok.
Right, Tony.
Hey, I hear you call him Hickok.
That's right.
Monsieur, that's a Wild Bill Hickok himself in person.
You don't mean it. Well, now, ain't that just Jim Dandy?
I don't get what you mean, mister.
You know, I figured we'd meet up someday, Lawman. I reckon maybe you heard of me, too. I'm Stacy Chance.
Stacy Chance? Yeah, I've heard of you.
I don't think I like the way you said that. Just what have you heard, or don't you want to repeat it?
Are you looking for trouble, mister?
I'm always looking for trouble. I want to know what you heard.
All right, I'll tell you. I heard Stacy Chance is a cheap gunslick who likes to get his targets from behind.
Why, you...
Please, no fight in the barber shop. Just a sweep up on the floor.
I'll say this for you, Hickok. You got nerve. But you ain't got no good sense not sitting there in a barber chair with your gun belt hanging up on a peg.
Yeah, I guess those odds would suit you just fine.
You know, you're right. I like the odds. The man who gets Wild Bill Hickok is going to be quite a man. And I aim to be that man.
No, put away your gun. No fair.
Stand back, barber. Take a good look, Hickok. Ain't nobody going to say Stacy Chance got you from behind. How can I miss?
Here's now, Stacy.
Oh. Snap a towel in my eyes, will you?
Sorry to spoil your aim, Stacy.
This one won't go wild.
Help, Sheriff!
Neither will this. All right, get up, Stacy.
I had enough, Marshal. Let me alone.
Get up, I said. Now, let me tell you. Next time I see you, I will be wearing my guns. Now, get out.
He's a fall in the mud.
Sorry I had to spoil your good work, Tony. You know, you almost had him looking human.
You know, it's getting so a man can't take a bath in peace anymore. What's all the shooting, Bill?
It's all over, Jingles. You can go back and finish your bath.
Oh, I can't. Some maverick put a bullet hole in the tub and all the water run out.
I'm Stacy Chance. You sent for me.
Huh? Oh, yeah, sure. Sit down. Say, what's the matter with your face? You run into a locomotive?
Save the funny cracks, Barrett. I tangled with Wild Bill Hickok.
What, so soon? Well, that's bad. That's very bad. He didn't see you coming here.
Ah, don't worry. I ain't done with him yet. Before I leave Basin City, Bill Hickok is going to be occupying a shallow hole on Boot Hill.
Well, that's your business, but stay out of his way until you finish our business.
I savvy. What is our business?
Well, Stacy, I sent for you because I need a job done. A dirty job. Just your meat, I figured.
Thanks. Glad somebody's appreciating me.
But I don't want to see you no more after this. I can't get mixed up in it, see? Here's the money I promised you.
For this, I can do without your company. Now, what's the job?
I want the homesteaders cleared out of Savage River Valley. I figured the river was going to do it for me. I figured the dam could never hold through this rain, but it is holding. And them homesteaders are hanging on by their teeth and eyebrows.
So, you want to make sure the dam goes out, is that it?
I knew you'd understand. And it can look accidental. This rain's a perfect excuse to sweep them off their land once and for all so they can never get back on their feet again.
So, we blow up the dam.
Only one hitch. They got a 24-hour guard up there to sound the alarm if the dam starts to crack.
I'll take care of the guard.
Yeah, then do it at midnight tonight, before the rain lets up.
Who's guarding the dam tonight?
Wild Bill Hickok.
Hey, who's that?
It's me, Jingles.
Oh, hi, Bill. Watch your step. The top of this dam is slippery and a grease pig and just about as wide as a razorback hog. Glad to see you. Time for you to stand watch?
Just about. How's it been going?
Oh, dark and quiet. This old dam just don't know its own strength, I reckon.
Rain stopped.
Yeah, and there's some stars beginning to poke their faces out. Looks like the storm's really over this time.
Maybe the homesteaders down there can start sleeping nights now.
Yes, sir. Sure, if the dam holds, they ain't got a worry in the world.
Except how to pay Thad Barrett what they owe him.
Hey, speaking of Barrett, why do you reckon Stacy Chance went to see him?
Stacy saw Barrett? Oh, I didn't know about that.
Oh, sure. Just before sundown, I could see everything from up here. Spotted Stacy leaving Thad's place, hightailing it out of town. Reckon you scared him off, huh, Bill?
Maybe.
Sure. Hey, that varmint's so yellow, if you was to squeeze him, you'd get pure lemonade.
You know, I got a feeling I haven't seen the last of him.
Well, that's his worry. Well, I reckon I'll get back to town, Bill. Get something dry outside and something warm inside. See you later, partner.
Right, Jingles. Hello. Who is it?
There's my calling card, woman. Recognize the brand?
Stacy Chance.
You better hug that damn Hickok. You make a pretty target out there. And if you lift your head, I'm gonna blow it off.
Can't see him in the dark. He's off there in those rocks somewhere.
I'm coming out, lawman. But don't get trigger happy. I'm pushing a case of dynamite out in front of me. Enough to blow you and me and his damn to kingdom come.
You're loco, Stacy. You're bluffing.
Am I? Hey, why don't you start shooting?
He's crawling out in the dam, pushing that dynamite in front of him.
Yellow, am I? I'll show you.
Stacy! Get back!
Get down, I said. So I ain't got nerve, huh? Well, here I am, back at this dynamite. Now what are you gonna do about it?
Can't get him without exploding that charge.
Interesting problem, ain't it, lawman?
You crazy fool. Don't light that fuse.
And it's lit. You better start running, lawman. You can't see how long this fuse is, but I can. And it ain't very long.
You know, partners, if you're not enjoying corn pops while you're listening to Wild Bill's show, you better stock up first thing tomorrow. Don't forget now, get plenty of Kellogg's Corn Pops tomorrow, sure. A new two-way cereal that's already sweetened for you. I said two-way cereal because that's the way you eat Pops, out of the box or out of the bowl. Dig in for a fistful any time of the day, but come breakfast, pour on a little milk and you're all set. You don't even need sugar because Corn Pops are already sweetened for you. And your mom will let you eat all the Corn Pops you want, too, because they contain B vitamins, vitamin D, with important minerals and food energy. Say, and take a look at that silvery bag that holds the Corn Pops in the box. That bag keeps Kellogg's Corn Pops fresh up to 10 times longer. It's great for packing sandwiches in after all the Corn Pops are gone, and your mom will like it to store things in the refrigerator. Now, let's get together here and tell the folks who loves Pops. Kids love Pops. Moms love Pops, and Pops love Pops. Right. Now, let's get back to the show.
Wild Bill, pinned on top of Savage River Dam by the bullets of Stacy Chance, had only seconds to go before the dynamite would explode. As the sparkling fuse curled up close to the keg, Bill tried a 1,000,000-to-1 shot to cut the fuse with a bullet and snuff it out before it reached the charge.
That did it.
All right, lawman. Lucky shot. But your luck's run out now.
That makes 6 bullets now he's wasted. If he hasn't reloaded, I got time to make a break. I'm coming after you, Stacy.
I'm ready for you, Hickok.
There he is.
Come on, team. Come on, let's go.
Hold on there, Mr. Barrett.
Huh?
Where are you going with all that luggage?
Let go of them ranger nosy varmint. I'm getting out of town before the dam gives out.
Kind of late to start worrying about that, ain't it? Now, climb down off of that buckboard, Mr. Barrett. You ain't going nowhere.
Get out of my way.
Ow, now that did it. Drop that whip. All them homesteaders are in the schoolhouse here trying to raise money. Don't you want to make your contribution?
You fool. I tell you, the dam's going out.
How come you're so sure? It's held this long. Now, come on, we're going inside. This meeting ought to interest you.
Let me go, you overstuck hoot out. Let me go.
Donna, I sure wish you hadn't have called me that. Now, inside, I say. Meeting's going on. We'll wait back here.
Well, friends, I guess it's a lost cause after all. We've counted the contributions, and among the lot of us, we can't raise a tenth of what we owe.
Oh, doggone.
I don't know what we expected with our crops washed out by the storm. A miracle, maybe.
I gotta get out of here. That dam's gonna bust any minute. It's almost midnight.
So, folks, I guess we better have a motion to adjourn.
Hey, wait! Wait up for
What?
Tony. What's your hurry?
Hey, look, it's Tony heading down the aisle like his coattail was afire.
Well, folks, looks like Tony wants to make a speech.
Friends, Americans, countrymen. Friends, for a long time I want to make a speech, but I not got such a good words. How can I tell you from my heart what I feel for this great free country? So I sing while I shave your face and cut your hair. I sing for free. Just like I used to sing for plenty of money in Napoli, Milano, La Scala. What's the money? I used to think I was going to use my money and build a beautiful opera house. But not now. This land, she's for me too. You fix them up, I give you the money. That's all I got to say. Here's my money. I'm sorry I'm not speaking so good.
Well, how do you like them apples, Mr. Barrett?
Look at the clock. It's midnight. Run for your lives, you fools. The dam's going out.
Hold on, folks. It's all right.
Hickok, you're alive.
Yeah, and don't worry, Barrett. Stacy's not going to blow the dam. At midnight or ever.
Huh? So that's why this river rat was so plumb anxious to make tracks.
That's right, he planned it. But the dynamite from your ranch, Barrett, is at the bottom of Savage River.
Here you are, Barrett. Take your money. We don't want to owe you a thing.
And maybe you can figure out a way to spend it, Barrett. You'll have plenty of time where you're going.
Marshal, maybe you buy a nice new sledgehammer to bust up all the nice big rocks, eh?
Sure. If the sledgehammer breaks, Barrett, we'll just use your head.
And now, here are the stars of Wild Bill Hickok, Guy Madison, and Andy Devine.
Well, folks, that's about it for today. We'll be back again next week at the same time with another exciting story for you.
We sure will, and by golly, if it's trouble you're looking for, believe me, it just seems to come natural. So be with us, will you?
Meanwhile, Andy and I also hope you'll remember to get Kellogg's Corn Pops.
Right. It's a great new cereal with the sweetening already on it.
You bet it is. Andy and I think Corn Pops are great. So long.
See you next week.
Yes, sir. Be sure to listen next week at this same time on this same station when Kellogg's Corn Pops brings you another exciting story of Wild Bill Hickok, starring Guy Madison and Andy Devine in person. Today's cast included Alan Reed as Tony, Colleen Collins, Wally Mayer, Stan Farrar, Lou Krugman, and Jack Moyles. Our director is Paul Pierce. Music by Dick Orant. This is a David Heyer production transcribed in Hollywood. This is Charlie Lyon reminding you, kids love Pops, moms love Pops, Pops love Pops. Kellogg's Corn Pops.
Wild Bill Hickok!
Hiya, folks. Hold on to your hats and pass those Kellogg's Corn Pops. 'cause here comes Guy Madison as Wild Bill and his pal Jingles, which is me, Andy Devine. We got another rootin' tootin' Wild Bill Hickok adventure story for you from that great new cereal with the sweetening already on it, Kellogg's Corn Pops!
Kellogg's Corn Pops brings you Wild Bill Hickok, transcribed in Hollywood and starring Guy Madison as Wild Bill and Andy Devine as his pal Jingles. Our great-grandpas are the only men alive today who remember when the first railroad crawled across the wild Kansas prairies, or when the thundering herds raised dust on the Chisholm and Texas trails to meet that railroad. That's when United States Marshal Wild Bill Hickok and his deputy Jingles often faced the job of taming those terrors from Texas who hit the railhead with just one idea: to paint the town red.
Yeah, looks like another trail herd's in from Texas, Bill, and those yahoos are raring to hoorah the town.
Yeah, Jingles. I guess we better put them straight before somebody gets hurt.
Uh-huh, 'cause that somebody just might be us.
All right, boys. Child's Hammerhead's here. There she is, the best pleasure palace west of Big Red, the Golden Dipper. She'll make you forget those 300 miles and the drag of that herd. Come on, let's go on in.
Hold it there, gents.
Were you speaking to us, mister?
Yeah, I reckon I was.
Sure he was.
And you must figure you got something to say.
Well, he sure has, and you better listen, too.
I just want to make you gents welcome to town.
Huh? Oh, yeah. Welcome, gents. Glad to see you.
Well, now that's right nice. Who are you, the mayor or something?
Well, can't you see that star on his chest? He's U.S. Marshal Wild Bill Hickok.
Well, now.
I got a star, too. I'm his deputy.
That's his hard luck.
Yeah, it is, it is. Hard luck. Now, what do you mean by that?
Never mind, Jingles. Gents, we got a law here that says all visitors check their guns when they hit town.
Yeah?
And I'm here to enforce that law.
Well, Marshal, we'd like to oblige you, but a man from Texas would feel downright naked without his 6 guns. I reckon you'll just have to excuse us unless you want to try taking them off us.
Now, cowboy, you know, you hadn't ought to said that.
I'm not looking for trouble, mister. Matter of fact, I'd consider it a favor if you'd all move into the Cattleman's Hotel here and check those irons.
And I done told you, Marshal, we ain't about to do you no such favor. Now step aside, lawman.
Bill! Well, you knocked him colder than a wolf's howl at Christmas time, Bill.
Anybody else want to object?
Look out, Bill! Well, anybody else want to check a gun the hard way? I didn't think so. You know, you Texas Mavericks better learn that the man don't live who can draw on Wild Bill Hickok and keep his health.
All right, you'll all find pegs for your gun belts in the Cattleman's Hotel.
Now line up through this door, gents, right this way. Hey, Bill, that Jasper you put to sleep is waking up.
March him in with the others, Jingles.
Well, up you go, friend, up you go.
Sorry I had to rough you up, mister, but we aim to have law around here.
Yeah? Well, Hickok, you may have roped the first steer in this roundup, but when I get through, you'll have every man from Texas gunning for you. And Texas is a big country.
Howdy, partners. This is your old pal, Panhandle Jim. And I got a question for you. You know what a two-way cereal is? Well, come up close like, and I'll tell you about Kellogg's Corn Pops. You can eat Kellogg's Corn Pops 2 ways. One way is right out of the box, like I'm eating them now. And you ought to be, too. Yes, sir, they're a real tasty snack with a sweetening already on them. Now, the other way to eat Corn Pops is out of the bowl with milk. But remember what I said about the sweetening. Don't go using up a lot of sugar on Kellogg's Corn Pops. They're already sweetened for you. Tasty, happy hearts of corn all ready to go. They're not only good, but mighty good for you. And that's important to all you young'uns who want to grow up big and strong. And it's important in another way. It means your mom's going to let you eat all you want. Say, you better sashay down the store and get a load of Corn Pops first thing tomorrow. You'll need plenty, because the whole family's going to be getting into those Kellogg's Corn Pops. Now, listen to this little saying. Kids love Pops, moms love Pops, and Pops love Pops. In a little while, we'll say that together. Right now, let's get back to Wild Bill and Jingles.
When Wild Bill Hickok buffaloed the Texas trail boss, Rance Pryor, and his cowhands, it started a string of trouble that led Bill and Jingles smack into a cloud of gun smoke. The following morning, a big stranger in frock coat, fancy vest, and wide sombrero stepped up to the owner's desk at the Cattleman's Hotel.
You the owner of this hotel, mister?
Sure am, stranger. Sandy McClure's my handle. I built this place 3 years ago, when the closest thing to a train whistle you'd hear was the crying of a cougar.
How many rooms you got?
30 rooms, 4 bathtubs, finest hotel in Kansas.
Well, I'm Todd Brannon. You may have heard of me.
Why, I reckon everybody what knows a longhorn from a hop toad's heard of Todd Brannon. Biggest cattle king in Texas, ain't you?
Well, I got a few head, but I come to rent your entire hotel for the next 2 weeks.
The whole place?
Yeah.
No, couldn't do that. Some rooms already rented permanent.
I'll pay double your price. I got 40 men in town, and they got to have a place to stay.
You'll pay double, eh?
Yeah.
Well, now that puts the bridle on a new bronc. Except for one thing.
What's that?
I got one set of permanent guests, front room upstairs. You wouldn't consider making an exception of...
No, I wouldn't.
I didn't reckon you would.
Who is it?
U.S. Marshal Wild Bill Hickok and his big bull deputy Jingles. Putting them out for 2 weeks is going to be a mighty touchy proposition.
Hickok, huh? Well, I don't want my boys cramped up by having a lawman around. Egos or no deal.
Mighty touchy, mighty...
There. There's 500 gold. That should cover the bill.
All right. But I hope this don't start no trouble.
Don't worry about Hickok. I reckon we can explain the situation to him.
Well, boss, how'd you make out?
Yeah, first rate, Rance. Cattleman's Hotel is all ours for the next 2 weeks. Rance, take the men and pick out your rooms. I've paid for the whole place. I'll be back later. And keep out of trouble.
Okay, boss. Come on, let's get on here. Now, just a minute, you jugheads. I'm taking first pick of the rooms, and that front room upstairs is mine where I can see the street. Any objections?
No. I wouldn't be moving into that room too sudden, Rance Pryor, if I was you.
Why not?
Because it's occupied by a couple of fellas by the name of Hickok and Jingles, who I ain't had a chance to tell about this deal yet. Their gear's still up there.
Well, now, ain't that just too bad? The boss paid us money, so I reckon we own the place, don't we?
Well, yeah,
Then I'll just throw those 2 galoots' gear out of the window onto the street. That'll save them the trouble of coming up after it. Ain't that thoughtful of me?
Bill, we haven't seen hide nor hair of that Rance Pryor and his cowpokes all day.
Yeah, that's right, Jingles.
I reckon you put a right big kink in their plans to hoorah the town last night. They don't want to tangle horns with you again.
Don't forget, you took a big hand in that play, too, partner.
Oh, no, I didn't do nothing much, but I did. Bill, look.
Where?
Oh, there on the sidewalk in front of the hotel. And ain't that our gear spread all over?
It sure is, partner. Come on, we'll ask McClure about this.
Doggone some hyena's cousin anyhow.
Hey, McClure. McClure!
Hey, now, doggone it, Bill Hickok. Don't you go blaming me for your war sacks being spread all over Patty's half-acre out front. I didn't do it.
Well, then who did?
That there Rance Pryor done it. And he wouldn't even let me go out and pick him up. Said he wanted you and Jingles to find him just where they lay.
Rance Pryor, huh?
Bill, that guy's right fond of trouble.
Does seem that way, Jingles, the way he keeps hunting it up.
Well, now, Bill, you better let me explain.
Doesn't seem to me there's much to explain, or if there is, I'll let Pryor do the explaining.
Yeah, and he'd better be ready to set it to music.
Yeah? And who do you think's gonna make me sing it?
Bill, there's that varmint now up them stairs, and he's got a gun pointed right at us.
You bet I got a gun. You don't get no chance to outdraw me this round, Hickok.
Spread out, Jingles.
Got you, partner.
Stay together, I'll let you both have it.
You're too late, Rance. You'll never get both of us without one of us getting you.
You know, Rance, you kind of remind me of the guy who had his foot caught in a bear trap and a wildcat chewing on his ear.
Well, Rance, you ready to give up that gun?
Not by a long shot. You can't bluff me.
Then I'm coming up after it.
Stay where you are, Hickok.
Watch him, Jingles.
I'm ready, Bill.
Don't come any closer, Hickok.
It's all right, Rance. I just want to shake hands.
Doggone, Bill, you threw him right over your head and down the stairs. You all right, partner?
Yeah, Jingles, and I got his gun. Here you are, McClure. Put that back in his gun belt where it belongs.
Now, come on, you polecat. Get up. I can't make a career out of helping you to your feet every 5 minutes.
Let go of me, you big tub of lard.
All right, Rance. You can start explaining about pitching our war sacks out the window.
Bill, you better let me tell you. I rented the whole place to Rance Pryor's boss, Todd Brennan. I was waiting to tell you and ask you if you could stay in the back of the marshal's office for a couple of weeks. It means a lot to me.
Well, since you put it that way, McClure, we can. But next time, don't let some Jasper throw our gear in the street, and don't let those cowpokes have their guns till they leave town.
Yeah, and you, Pryor, you'd better start studying up for Sunday school. 'Cause if you don't come up with a halo around your head right soon, I'm going to see to it personally that you have a bump where the halo ought to be. You know, Bill, it just burns me worse than a branding iron to think of that varmint Pryor in our room at the hotel and, well, us bedding down here in the office.
Don't let it get you, Jingles.
Well, it does. That brother to a coyote. Oh, I could just... Hey, Bill, ain't that a telegram on your desk?
No, I hadn't noticed. Yeah, it's a message on a telegraph blank.
Well, who's it from?
Milo Jenkins, rancher about 10 miles south of town.
Well, what's he want?
Just says, trail herd's causing me trouble, need your help pronto.
You say he's 10 miles south of here?
Yeah. There's no telegraph station there. He must have sent the note some other way. You know, I think I better ride down there and see what he wants.
Well, it's almost noon. Couldn't we get a bite to eat before we go?
Yeah, you can eat. One of us has to stay here and keep an eye on Rance Pryor and his waddies.
You mean me, huh?
Yeah. I'll see you later, Jingles. And see that you stay wide awake. You know, Pryor may not have learned his lesson yet.
I'll stay wide awake when you get back.
About sundown. See you then.
Oh. Well, what did Bill mean by stay awake? I'd just like to see that old ranch Pryor try something. I hope he does. He'll think he's a nesting in a den of wildcats. I'll just sit here with my feet on the desk and listen. And I'll be as wide awake as an owl at a quilting party. Oh, and if something does happen, I'll... Now, I'll have another pork chop, please.
You heard me, Rance. I don't want any more of your alibis. I'm having enough trouble getting this herd to market now. You got Hickok nosing around to slow us up. I'll run you so far a hungry coyote couldn't pick up your trail.
Oh, just relax, Mr. Brannon. You won't get no trouble from Hickok. Those cows will be steaks in Kansas City before he gets around to checking them.
Well, they'd better be. But I've heard complaints from the small ranchers that trail herds been picking up their cows. I don't like that. If I have to hold my 9,000 head for checking, I'll miss the shipment and the top market price at the other end.
Oh, relax, boss. Hickok's the only man that can slow us up, and I tell you, he won't bother us no more.
Mr. Jenkins, you sure you didn't send this note to me?
Yep.
You don't know anything about it?
No.
But you say you have been losing some of your cows to the big trail herds coming through here.
Darn right. Lost 12 head Monday.
Whose herd did they get mixed up with?
Todd Brannon's. No, his box he brand anywhere.
And his trail boss refused to let you cut his trail.
Darn right. Held a gun at me, did.
Well, if I get back before Brannon's cattle are shipped, I'll check for your J-Bar J brand and see that you get paid for them.
Well, thank you, Mr. Hickok.
Now, if I'm going to get back by sundown, I better be riding. So long.
Hey, Jingles! Hey, Jingles, you big jughead, wake up. Things are going to happen.
Which way did they go? I'll get it!
Jingles, put them hog legs away before you hurt somebody. It's me, McClure.
Oh, well, I was just...
Just sleeping, that's what. Bill's in trouble.
Bill is? Well, it can't be. He just left here a few minutes ago.
Few minutes, my pet pothound. He rode out of town at noontime. It's nigh on to sundown now.
You mean I've been asleeping all afternoon? Hey, Bill's due back here at sundown.
Well, if he's coming back, he's heading right into an ambush at the Twin Oaks, south of town. We gotta stop him.
Oh, why, sure we do. Come on now. Let's go. Twin Oaks. You...
Yep. I'll tell you all about it on the way. Now, get moving.
Oh, where's Joker? Where?
Oh, she weren't talking to you.
Oh.
They stole your horse, so I brung this burro. It's all I could find.
Oh, but I can't ride a jackass on a dangerous job to save Bill. Oh, what do you think I am? Now, that ain't so.
You'll have to ride that jackass or walk.
Well, all right. Now, hold still, you little...
Hold her, Jingles, hold her.
Whoa. Hold her. I can't get near her. She kicked me.
Her name's Arabella. You gotta talk to her.
Well, what I gotta say to her wouldn't be fit for new females' ears. Now, come on, Arabella. Please get moving. If we don't beat Bill to that Twin Oak, why, them bushwhacking coyotes will just blast him to kingdom come. Come on, please.
You know, partners, Wild Bill's always ready when trouble comes his way. Speaking of being always ready, that's the way it is with those good-tasting Kellogg's Corn Pops. They're an always-ready cereal because they're a two-way cereal, good at pleasing folks both ways when it comes to eating. Out of the box or out of the bowl, they're wonderful. Like I say, one way to eat 'em's right out of the box, like I'm doing now. Yes, they're mighty doggone good. They got the sweetening already on 'em. Now, the other way to eat Corn Pops is out of the bowl with milk. But remember what I said about the sweetening. Don't go putting sugar on 'em. They're already sweetened for you. Tasty, puffed-up hearts of corn all smiling and ready to go. So if you aren't already settled back enjoying Kellogg's Corn Pops right now, you better saddle up and ride down the store tomorrow and get a load of 'em. You'll need plenty, because once the family tastes 'em, they'll disappear fast. Now, let's say our little saying all together. Kids love Pops, moms love Pops, and Pops love Pops. Good for you. Right now, I'm almost busting to get back the show. How about you? Okay, let's listen.
Jingles and Sandy McClure are rushing south of town to the big Twin Oaks to try to save Bill from an ambush set up by Rance Pryor. Did I say rushing? Well, Jingles is doing the best he can.
Oh, doggone it, Arabella. Ain't it enough that you've been beating me to death with the saddle? Do you have to keep up that infernal singing, too?
Hey, whoa there. Hold up, Jingles, whoa.
Oh, now hold it, Arabella. Oh, what's up, McClure?
There's the Twin Oak just ahead.
Yeah. Do you see them sneaking bushwhackers anywhere?
No, I don't see a sign of them.
Well, that means we're in luck.
Yeah? How? What are we going to do now?
Why, catch 'em, of course, and run 'em right into my little old calaboose, that's what.
How are you going to catch 'em?
Well, we'll do it the way Bill and me caught a bank robber up in Skull Canyon last year.
Yeah? How was that?
Well, we spotted a sign on a road, and then we took a big, long shortcut to head him off.
Yeah?
Then Bill climbed a tree right over the trail, and when the bank robber came along, Bill jumped right down on him, tied him up, and handed him over to the sheriff.
What did you do?
Huh? Oh, I held the rope. Now, come on, Arabella, get up to the tree.
You thinking about climbing that big Twin Oak?
Well, of course I am. That big limb is right over the road. Ho, now, Arabella. Now, stand still. Now, whoa.
Hey, Jingles, there they come. Reckon they can see us up here on this limb?
Oh, no, not if we keep quiet.
That's Rance Pryor, all right, and two others.
Yeah, they're coming right under us.
You going to jump on them?
Well, I can't jump on three at once, you knothead.
Yeah, then what are you going to do?
Shh, wait.
All right, this is the spot.
What are we going to do now, Rance?
Wait for Hickok and pick him off. He'll come over that rise yonder.
You figure we'll see him before he sees us?
Sure.
Maybe we ought to climb up this big Twin Oak and hide out in a limb.
Jingles.
Oh, I never figured on that.
No, this'll be like picking daisies. Just keep them horses quiet.
Jingles, there comes Bill.
Where?
Here he comes, boys. Let him have it.
Hey, McClure, I'm falling. Catch me!
Hey, who's that?
Don't move, any of you.
There's another one up there.
Get off of me, you big ape!
Hey, what's going on here?
Bill, get off that horse and help Jingles.
Get this mountain off of me, will you?
Who's that under Jingles?
Rance Pryor. He was waiting to kill you. Why don't Jingles say something?
Hey, Jingles. Hey, partner, wake up. Come on, boy, wake up.
Will you quit stalling and push him off of me?
Seems to me, Pryor, you got the worst end of the deal.
Oh, catch me, Mac. I'm falling.
He's coming too.
Ooh, easy, partner. It's all right, Jingles.
Oh, Bill, they didn't get you. Hey, what am I sitting on?
Me, you double-dyed lumberhead. Get off!
Oh, well, now, I don't know whether I will or not.
Let him up, Jingles. You caught him. Now you can have the pleasure of taking him back to jail.
Well, now, that'll be a pleasure. A downright delightful pleasure. Yes, sirree. Where you going, Bill?
To round up this buzzard's boss, Todd Brennan, before he gets those cattle on the train for Kansas City. All right, Brennan, hold those cattle.
What do you mean, Hickok? I gotta get these cows to market or lose my shirt.
Yeah, you're liable to lose more in your shirt by the time Bill gets through with you.
What are you talking about?
I see a lot of mixed brands in this herd, Brennan. And I've talked to a lot of small ranchers along your trail.
What are you getting at, Hickok?
Just this. You have a choice of paying those ranchers top price for every stray I find in your herd, or go to jail. The charge would be rustling.
Yeah, you can keep Rance Pryor company.
No. I'll pay, Hickok.
All right, get a tally sheet and start counting. Jingles and I'll stay here to see you don't miss any.
Yeah, we sure will, Brandon. And if you miss so much as one measly little moth-eaten longhorn, I'm just liable to take you out under a tree and climb up on a limb and just fall all over you.
And now, here are the stars of Wild Bill Hickok, Guy Madison, and Andy Devine.
Well, Andy, what's our story for next week?
Guy, it's a Lollapalooza with plenty of gun smoke and well, you Wranglers just remember to be with us at the same time.
Meanwhile, Andy and I also hope you'll remember to get Kellogg's Corn Pops.
Right. It's the great new cereal with the sweetening already on it.
You bet it is. Andy and I think Corn Pops are great. So long.
See you next week.
Yes, sir, be sure to listen next week at this same time on this same station when Kellogg's Corn Pops brings you another exciting story of Wild Bill Hickok, starring Guy Madison and Andy Devine in person. Today's cast included Ken Christie, Fred Howard, Barney Phillips, Charlie Lung, and Jack Moyles. Our director is Paul Pierce, music by Dick Orant. This is a David Heyer production, transcribed in Hollywood. This is Charlie Lyon reminding you, kids love Pops, moms love Pops, Pops love Pops. Kellogg's Corn Pops.